Hello everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I know this kind of sounds like something you've heard me say before, but an order has come in. You hear me say that almost every day, right? But really, I've been a member. I know I've talked about this with you guys. I've been a member of the Pure Fishing Select Angler program for many years, ever since I got my first Skeeter, which was 2004. And it's a great program for anglers when you can get in it, and it's all the Pure Fishing brands. Abu Garcia, Berkeley, Fluger, Plano is now part of it. You know, I'm sure I'll forget some, but lots of rods and reels and tackle. And this order is pretty much, and it is pretty much Berkeley stuff. And they have, like, you know, it's a program. There's, you know, it's a good discount on baits, and then they had a big sale, you know, for, you know, pre-Christmas, I guess, if you want to call it sale, for the people that are involved. So I made an order, and then saw two things I wanted to get, so of course I made another order. So this is, I was going to wait until I got both of them. The other one should be here in a day or two. But I figure, you know what, since it's a decent amount of stuff, I'll just do a video on these baits, and then I'll do a video on the next batch that comes in. Some cool stuff here. Some new baits from Berkeley that I haven't tried. Some ones I have that I just got some other colors, and a bait that I've talked about a ton. So let me show you what I got here. Let's see. The first thing I did, I grabbed another, I think this is the 8 ounce. Yeah, this is the 8 ounce, the Gulp Alive Recharge. And I bought a couple of these guys, and I have a few of them already filled up. I take my Gulp baits. If you guys have never seen these are the Plano, they call them liquid bait locker bottles, like you guys can see that. And I think they were actually sold out on the Pure Fishing site, so I think I actually got them on eBay, or not eBay, I'm sorry, Amazon. But I take my, you know, I go through the bags. If you have the Gulp baits in bags, they tend to dry out after a while. So I buy these containers, fill them up with this, and then I'll take them out of those bags where they're starting to get a little dry, and put them in there. And usually they'll come back, and you can use them again. They give you like a little, because, you know, that stuff reeks. So you can pull your baits out, put them in. So I've wanted to kind of organize all the Gulp stuff I have. And it may not come back, but most of the time, when it sits in this stuff for a while, it does so absorb that and be usable again. So I got 2 of those. So I think I had 1 or 2 of these, but I wanted to get another one. Fill these guys up and get those baits back together. So when it comes to doing that, I'll show you guys how I do it. But if you want to try to save your Gulp baits, or store them in something that you definitely don't want, if you're fishing from a boat, you don't want to spill them in your boat, because that stuff reeks. So these are good containers to have. So when I get to that this winter, I'll show you guys how I try to bring all those things back to life, and then some of the other old baits that I have that I've had in that stuff forever. But I got another one of those. I did grab 2 packs of, it seems like every time I make a Pure Fishing order, I get some Berkeley flatworms. I use them a ton when drop shot season comes, and it is also a very good Ned bait. So I got 2 packs of the flatworm, and I got both in the 3.6 inches. This is the smelt color. And really what MaxScent is, it's like Berkeley Gulp that won't dry out. So like, you can have this on the deck of your boat. It's not going to dry out like, you know, back in the day for you guys, if you were, I don't even know if I can get this open. Oh, there we go. If you guys remember back in the day, my older members here, when Gulp first came out, it was like, oh, this stuff is pretty cool, this worked great. And you'd put it out on the deck and go fish with something else for 10 minutes and come back and it'll be a rock. What MaxScent is, it's the idea of Gulp, but it will not dry out. So this is that smelt color, which I really like. 3.6 inch flatworm. And as I said, I always throw a pack or 2 of these in when I make an order from Pure Fishing, because I use them a lot. Maybe the most popular drop shot bait in the world right now, depending on what you like. But whenever you see somebody drop shotting, they seem to be throwing this. And I also got the natural shad. Excuse me. See if I can get this one open. Oh, there we go. some point this winter, I'll go do an inventory on all my flatworms and see which ones I'm low on. I'm going to get some more for the season. But that's the natural shad color. So it's kind of like a dull brown. Got some black and maybe silver flake in there. Kind of cool. You guys can see that. But there really isn't a color of the flatworm that I haven't caught bass on. I think they're all good. And they don't have a ton of colors, so it's, you know, if you get 2 or 3 that you really like, you're good to go. So 2 bags of those. I did get 2 more. Move the box out of the way. I did get 2 more of the Cull shads, which I threw a little bit. You know, when I got them last summer, I threw them a little bit, not a lot. But if you're looking for another option for that 6-inch mag draft style jerk or swim bait that everybody makes nowadays, you might want to think about trying the Cull shad. And this is the HD Rainbow Trout. A color I didn't have that I want to try out. That's another thing. Whenever I make an order, I usually throw one of these in, try all the different colors out. But it's got that power bait smell, which is great. So if you're looking for a 6-inch swim bait, you know, rigged swim bait option. Now the difference with a mag draft, for you guys who have never seen this bait, the mag draft has a magnet there that holds this treble hook in. What Berkeley has done is they have like a little clip there. I have heard from some people that clip will break off, but if you guys can see it, it's got a little clip on the bottom there. I hope that comes out on the video. And that kind of holds that in place. I tend, you know, if that clip does break off, I still, you know, even if it's not on the clip, it sinks into the body fairly well. If that clip breaks off on you, I would not worry about it. But it's a nice swim bait, has nice action. I haven't thrown it as much yet as the mag draft. You know, it's hard to go from the one that you like the best. Really what I need to do next summer is take all of these different ones. This one, the Bass Pro version, the mag draft, that new Strike King one I showed you guys, and I'm going to take all them out and just throw those all day. And just play around with them, try the different colors, see the action. Because some of these are more subtle, the way you have to reel it to kind of get it to not roll on you. But I think it's a nice option. It's a nice option if you guys are looking for a different type of swim bait. If everybody's throwing the mag draft, you might want to try something different. But that is the HD Rainbow Trout color. See if I can get it back in there. Oops. There it is. The HD Rainbow Trout. And I also grabbed, this is a color they call Ghost Morning Dawn. Pretty nice looking color. They do have nice colors. Nice colors. You got the power bait scent, which is good. Swims nice in the water. I don't remember what these weigh, if it says it on here. It probably does, yeah. It's a 6-inch bait, 1.5 ounces. So that's 34 grams. So 1.5 ounces. You can chuck it far. Good colors. Pretty sturdy plastic. So the Ghost Morning Dawn. I hadn't seen this one yet. Now that I've seen it up close, it's pretty cool. Got that translucent tail. The body, you got some like a brownish type back. Looks like some green on the belly there. Some green pumpkin. Green. That purple in there. It's a nice looking color. As I said, it's got that little clip on there. That'll hold that in place, or you can just sink it in the plastic. If that does break off on you, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You can see it's kind of just, you can see through the bait, it's kind of just like screwed in there. So another good option for the 6-inch swim bait game if you're interested in doing that. Let's see. And of course, you guys know, what am I going to get when I get some Berkeley stuff? But some Stunnas. Now, Berkeley has come out with new Stunna colors. I thought I had all of them. There was one color that was new that I've ordered that hasn't come yet, but the other 6, you guys saw them on the 112. So in this order, I got the 112 plus 1, which will dive a little deeper for you. So if you're looking for that deeper diving jerkbait, which I think the plus 1s in a lot of brands may have become their most popular style of the bait. I know a lot of guys, you know, guys that love mega bass that love that +1 more than the regular 110. I like both. You know, I'm sure they like both too, but it seems like they throw that +1 more because it gets down just a little deeper. Same way with the 112 +1 for Berkeley. So I got the 6 new colors. As I said, there's one other color. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but I'll show it to you when it comes in. But these are those same colors I got in that last video from Berkeley that I showed you. And this is the Blue Vapor OB, which is orange belly. So the Blue Vapor, which is kind of like a Pro Blue type color. And as you know, these are little, you got a lot of tape on here, so I'm gonna tear them out a little bit. This is really a nice color. I liked it in the regular 112, +1 is taking that. So here is like what I would consider Berkeley's version of a Pro Blue. It's got the blue back, has a little purple on the head there on both sides, which I like. And then this is the orange belly one. This would be like your Pro Blue 2 comparison if you're comparing it to a mega bass. But nice looking bait. I've said many times, I like the Stunner. It is a good jerk bait. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. It's a good jerk bait. And this is the +1, so you see it's got that bigger bill. I'll do a full video on all the Stunnas when I get all of them in. The 112s and the 112 +1. I haven't gone to the +2s yet. I know they have them. They have a 100 size, a smaller size. I haven't gone into them yet, but I'm sure I will eventually. Let's see. The next one I'll show you is their Wakasagi color. Fusion hooks are sharp, but that Wakasagi color is very, very cool. There's a piece of tape on there. It's got that like greenish back, a purple hue on the side, that gold on the snout, white belly. Nice looking bait. Nice looking bait. You guys can see those colors, really cool. So that's the second one. The other one I got is their their OG blue. This is kind of a color that reminds me like the old Rappalos colors I used to get, that blue, that orange belly. OG blue. A lot of old jerkbaits I have with this color from different companies from back in the day. That bright blue top, that orange belly, silver on the body. Classic color, I guess you could call it. One of the colors I threw a lot when I started fishing back as a kid. But there you go. That's the 112 +1 from Berkeley Stunna. This was a pretty cool one. This Baja color was pretty cool. I liked it a lot when I saw it in the 112. It's a neat looking color they came up with. Kind of like a sexy shad-like color, but it's got that flake in it, that kind of greenish back, that blue on the snout with a little purple on there, like the gill red on the gill, that yellow chartreuse on the body, and how it kind of bleeds onto the bottom, that purple, and that's a nice looking color. It's a loud color. Unfortunately, I think the toothy critters are going to like that color a lot, unfortunately. But it goes with the territory of jerkbait fishing. Pike and pickerel like jerkbaits too, unfortunately. Let's see. And what did I say that color was? Baja? That's the Baja, right? Yeah, Baja. Very cool color. Let's see. This is the French Pearl with the orange belly. This is a very popular color in many other brands. So if you like your white jerkbaits, great in dirty water. A little orange on the belly, which I like, and that like greenish color around the eyes is very cool too. They're nice jerkbaits. The Stunna is a nice jerkbait. If you have not tried it, I recommend you give it a shot. Oh, excuse me. And last in the jerkbait selection here is Nebu. Nebu. I guess it's Nebu, N-E-B-U. But if you're wondering what the Nebu color looks like from Berkeley, there it is. Another nice one. They're all nice colors. It's really a bad jerkbait color. I would say no, in any brand. This Nebu or Nebu, whatever you want to call it. Really cool looking bait, like that bluish back. That little gold up there, gold on the nose. Like that little chartreuse on the belt or on the back there, on the tail. And then that, it's not just a white belly, it's got a little bit of a purple hue to it. Very cool. Another nice color. That gold up in that snout is neat. So I would say that they came out with 6 new colors. I know there's a 7th new one. I'll show that to you when it comes in, but the new colors are definitely nice. You never have enough jerkbaits, right? I got 1 million of them. Let's add a few more. Oh, and here's a new bait from Berkeley that I have not thrown yet. These are the first 3 I've gotten. And this is their new, the Jack 7 lipless rattle bait. These are 3/4 ounce, I believe. Yeah, I got 3/4 ounce, 2.7 inch bait. Their new version of a trap. Haven't even taken them out of the box yet. So this color is Ghost Chrome Gill. Ghost Chrome Gill. You guys know I love throwing a trap. So when I saw Berkeley came out with a new one, I definitely wanted to give it a shot. And I like that 3/4 ounce. I've never really gone to the 3/4 ounce in a trap the last few years. But you guys can hear that rattle. But a lot of BBs in there. I don't know if you guys can all see those. A lot of BBs in there. The big one up here for, that gives it like that one knocker sound. And then all these, as it's coming. A lot of times when you're throwing your rattle bait, you'll hear it coming back to the boat. But nice and thin. Curious to see how these are going to run. That's pretty cool. Ow! I'm trying to remember that color. If I can find the box. Oh. Ghost Chrome Gill. All right, Ghost Chrome Gill. That's a nice color. That orange on the snout. Got the cool eyes, the cool colors around the eyes. I don't know if they'll come out on the video. White belly. That like bluegill paint job. That's a nice one. Pretty cool. So that's the new Jack 7 from Berkeley. Also grabbed the goby color, HD goby they call this one. So I guess if I go to places with gobies, they'll just chomp on this thing, right? I don't know how many gobies are rattling across the water, but any natural bait fish type color I always like to try first. Got a cool little keel there on the back. I didn't notice that with the other one, but that's a cool color. It's the HD goby, if you're wondering what that looked like up close. And this one, this is not a translucent bait, so you cannot see all the rattles in there like that. That HD gill. But that's cool. That's more of a flat matte type color. Bait fish pattern. Goby, HD goby, so very nice. And the last one I got is the chrome perch. You know, I got to get a perch color. Those are always the first ones I like to try. And as I said, 3/4 ounce bait, so I'm sure you could chuck this a mile, especially with that weight system in there. This perch color is very cool. I can't see the BBs in this one either. This has got the whole perch paint job in there. But that's great. The orange, the green, the stripes on there, that green black like pattern they put on the back. I love that orange on there. Great color. Definitely looking forward to trying these out. So that is the Jack 7 from Berkeley. So that, my friends, is the complete Berkeley order, part 1. Part 1 of their big sale that I took advantage of. And I probably, if I had just saw that other jerkbait color, I probably just added it to this order, and then I would have been done. But this sale was really, really good, so it's hard to not take advantage of it. But so those are the baits I got. Let me just kind of wrap it up, and I'll show you everything quick again. Did get another container of the Gulp Alive Recharge. I'm going to try and bring some of those Gulp baits, those old ones in bags, back to life. A couple flatworms. Great drop shot bait. That smelt color. A pack of those. that natural shad, pack of those, a couple of the Cull shads. This really cool color, this Ghost Morning Dawn is really cool. Let me put it back in the box yet. And then that HD trout, HD rainbow trout, very cool, very cool. Looking forward to throwing those. Looking forward to being able to fish, but winter has just begun, so gotta be patient. That's the way it goes. And then we've got our new Berkeley Stunna 112+1 colors that have come out. As I said, there's one more new color that I'll show you soon. And I'm going to do my best to remember all these colors. This one, I believe, I'm going to forget already. I'm going to have to grab the Niboo color. That's that Baja, I believe. I'm going to try to do my best to remember these. I think that's the OG blue. Double check. It'll be the last one I pick up. The OG blue. That's the Wakasaki color. That's their blue, whatever they call that one. Blue Vapor, orange belly, very neat. And the French Pearl with the orange belly. And then the three new Jack colors. That Goby, sharp hooks. That Goby color, that HD Gill color. Very cool. Pretty sure that's what that color was. HD Gill. HD Goby was the one, and Ghost Chrome Gill. My bad. Ghost Chrome Gill. Say the wrong name. Ghost Chrome Gill. Very cool. And then the perch. That one I can remember. Perch color. That's it, guys. So any day now, I'll get the second part of the order, and you guys can see some other cool. Some other jerk baits, and then I think I got a couple Cull shads, and I did get some other MaxScent stuff that I'll show you. But that's it. So probably the next video will probably be on. I do have some more blade baits coming that I'm gonna have to. I didn't put my stuff to dress those up. I have some gold ones coming from eBay that I'm gonna dress up. So they're supposed to come today. So maybe I can do a video on that today if I get to it. If not, I'll do it this weekend. That's it, guys. So I'll put the link to all these on the Pure Fishing site. You can check them out, or you can get them from any place you buy tackle. Lots of sales going on right now. I know that Land Big Fish has their sale going on until January 6th. Hookup Tackle has some sales going on. I did get something from them. I took advantage of one of those Lucky Craft bundles they sold. I'll show you that when it comes in. Tackle Warehouse has their sales going on. Pretty much every online bait company has a sale, so if you're looking to stock up, if you're buying Christmas presents, if you're buying Christmas presents for yourself, which I guess you could call these, good time to stock up. Good time to stock up. Lots of sales going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like the video. Please share it. If you're new to my channel, I'm Mark, Northeast Bass Fishing. Nice to meet you, and welcome aboard. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.